So here we have the BMW 320i on a 13 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. From the outside you can see it's a 4-door car with alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot area first of all. As we approach the back of the car you can see we have reversing sensors and plenty of boot space as well. Okay, we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car. And then, as I mentioned, we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside of it from there. Now that we've done a full circle, though, you can see it's in fantastic condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the far left-hand side, we have the fuel gauge, then the speedometer, rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. In the centre you can see the total miles of this car. They are only 53,528, so very low mileage for the car's age. You can change information displayed above that by pressing a button on the end of the indicator stalk for various bits of trip computer and fuel economy information. If we back out to the steering wheel, we have our cruise control, and over on the right hand side we've got our stereo and phone controls as well. Into the centre we've got the main screen. This is BMW's business nav. So, of course, satellite navigation available on this car. All the movement that you see me making on the screen is being done using the iDrive system, which is essentially this dial. The collection of buttons that surround it will enter the menus labelled on them, of course, but the dial can do basically everything. So if you want to listen to your own music, you go into CD multimedia. We've got USB input and auxiliary input, as you can see, as well as, of course, a CD player. If you want to listen to the radio, this car has got AM, FM and DAB all available, and you pair your phone under the telephone heading just there, of course. Working our way down, we have our hazard warning lights, deadlock, so you can lock and unlock the car doors from the outside. The main CD player, volume for the stereo, of course. Dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in for passenger and driver. The air conditioning is on at the minute, so you can turn that off or back on again, or simply hit auto. The car will now take full control for you to maintain the temperatures that you've asked for. You can override that whenever you wish to. We have a heated driver and passenger seat, both of which have 3 separate heat settings on each. We have 2 cup holders, a 12-volt charging socket, the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox, and then down here you can turn the traction control on and off. You can change the driving setup of the car and turn the parking sensors on and off as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Mach 1 Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.